everyone, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. I'm good.
I'm good, ma'am. Thank you. How about you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. Okay, before start our meeting, I will check the presents today. Okay, wait for a minute. Anita Septi Laraswati,
It's I, ma'am.
Azmi Auliana,
It's I.
Azmi Nur Aziza,
Sorry, ma'am. Azmi has a problem with her microphone.
Raden, Senny, Indah, Ariantini,
It's I, ma'am.
Ranti Aryani, Ranti Aryani. Okay. Okay, thank you for joining this class. Let's start our meeting today, okay? Let me share the screen.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Ranti Aryani is here. I have a problem with the connection, so I can hear your voice clearly.
It's okay, Ranti. Thank you for your confirmations. Okay, let's get started, guys. We learned about simple present tense pattern last week, and now we are still going to learn about simple present tense. Before we go to our discussions, I want to recall your memory. I want to review our last week material. Could anyone explain about last week material? Okay, who?
I will try to explain it, ma'am.
Sure, please.
Okay, thank you. We learned about simple present tense pattern last week, and there are two types of simple present tense form or pattern. The first one is the pattern or form for lexical or verbal sentence. It's subject plus verb 1. If the subject is third singular, including she, he, or it, we have to add s or es after the verb. For example, she works in Bandung. It's for positive sentence. If we want to make negative sentence, we only need to add do or does not after the subject and before the verb. For example, she doesn't work in Bandung. We use does not because the verb is third singular person. And also, in the negative form, the verb doesn't need to add by s or es. And the second one is
That's enough, Anita. You explained it clearly. Okay, I want here other to explain the second pattern. We'll try.
I want to try, ma'am.
Sure. Come on, Azmi.
Alright, ma'am. The second pattern is nominal sentence. It is subject plus to be plus complement. There are three to be used in simple present tense. M, R, yes. M is used for subject I, R used for you, we, they, and is for subject he, she, it. For example, like you are beautiful, and the negative form for simple present tense, nominal tense, I mean, uh, subject plus to be plus not plus complement. For example, they are not my friends. That's all, ma'am.
Okay, good explanations, Azmi. And how about interrogative pattern for both of sentences?
The pattern is do or does plus subject plus verb 1 for lexical or verbal sentence. And for example is do you read a book?
Good, Ajmi. Then I want to ask Senny, what is the interrogative patterns for nominal sentence?
The interrogative pattern for nominal subject is to be plus subject plus complement. For example, is this the biggest cake here?
Good, Senny. Thank you for your explanations. I'm sure you all have known and understood about the material. Now let's move today the material about the usage of simple present tense. The usage of simple present tense. Simple present tense can be used for showing fact, truth, and generalizations. To get the examples, first, the sun is bright. It is a fact that sun was bright yesterday, sun is bright today, and sun will bright tomorrow. The second one is pig don't fly. That's also a fact. Everybody know that pig doesn't have wings, so that it cannot fly, right? The three cats are better than dogs. You may not agree with this statement, but I think so. So I make it as generalizations. And the last, for it's cold in winter. It depends on where you live, but for a lot of people, it is cold in winter. So that's the truth for some people, okay? Next, simple present tense can be used to talk habit and routines. Simple present tense here shows something that happens regularly. Look at the example, guys. Okay. First, I always eat lunch at noon. I use adverb always because I'm talking about something that I do regularly. What is that? Eat lunch at noon. And another examples are first, you play games every day. The second one, Mike start work at 8 a.m. daily. And the last, they study English every Monday. Let's move on. We also use simple present tense with non-continuous verbs. These are often connected with thought, opinions, feelings, emotions, and five of sense. For examples, I have it smells good. Smell is 1/5 of sense, guys. The second one, Kelly feels happy. This is talking about feeling happy. 3, I love her. The verb love here is an emotions, okay? And the 4, they need help. Need is non-continuous, so we use simple present tense here, okay? The last, simple present tense used to talk about near future or scheduled events. So, why do we use it rather than future tenses? It is possible to do that, and it's actually common for people to do that, guys. Let's look at the examples. First, I have class at 2 p.m. The second one, Lisa arrives tomorrow. And the last, my students come on Sunday. Okay. Any questions so far, guys?
That's clear, man. You explain it briefly.
Okay, good. Thank you, Ranti. How about the others? Okay, about the others, how?
That's enough, ma'am.
No, ma'am. I think that's enough for me.
I think that's enough, ma'am.
Okay, if there is no questions, let's move to exercise sessions. Please analyze the sentence. And for those who try to analyze, you will get score for it. Who want to try? Who want to try?
Anita, ma'am.
Okay, Anita, please.
Okay, I will try to analyze it, ma'am. Number 1. Tom take a bath twice a day. It should be Tom takes a bath twice a day because the subject is Tom, which is refers to he. And it's a kind of routine activity so that we use simple present tense here. And number 2, they watch new movie on Friday. And there is no mistake here, I think. And it's a kind of scheduled event. Number 3, every year in Edelfeld, most of people travels to their hometown. I think ending s shouldn't add it here because the subject is most of people, which is plural subject. It should be most of people travel to their hometown, and it's a kind of habit. I think that's all, ma'am. Maybe others want to analyze the rest.
Thank you, Anita. You will get some points for that. Who will continue the analyze?
Me, ma'am.
Okay, please, Ranti. Okay.
4. The president of Indonesia is Joko Widodo. It's a fake meme, and I don't find any mistakes here. And then, number 5. Diana is the prettiest girl in the class. It's also no mistake here, but it's my opinion, which is others perhaps don't agree with that, so it's a kind of generalization meme.
Great, everyone. You have understood the material quickly. Before I close the meeting, any questions? Please unmute the microphone if you want to ask. And for those who can answer the question, I'll give 10 points. Okay. Who can answer?
It's out of the topic. It's okay, ma'am?
Show Azmi, please.
Okay, ma'am. How to add es ending, ma'am?
I want to answer the question, ma'am. To add es ending, we should make sure that the last consonant verb is y.
Ah, like cry becomes cries, isn't it, Ranti?
Yeah, that's right, Ami.
I want to ask too, ma'am. I'm still confused of the use of es ending. Why the word buy and say are not using es ending? Besides, the last consonant of the verb is y.
I want to answer that question, ma'am. It is because verb by and say is ended by vocal and consonant y, so it doesn't work for that word. It is correct, ma'am?
Yes, exactly. You give the right answer, Azmi. I give you 10 points.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you for the answer, Azmi.
My pleasure, Senny.
Okay. It's look like you guys already understood the material, yeah? Then I will give you some questions to improve your understanding. Have you ever used the quizzes application before?
Yes, we have, ma'am.
Yes, we have, ma'am.
Yes, we have, ma'am.
Good. For preparations, please log in first with your respective accounts. I will copy the code for you. Wait for a minute, guys. Okay, here is the code. Okay. Have you finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I think all of you are able to understand it well. I haven't seen the results of your exercise yet. So once again, any questions, guys, before I close the meeting?
That's enough, ma'am.
No, ma'am. I think that's enough for me.
No, ma'am. That's enough.
No, ma'am. That's enough.
Okay, then I will close the meeting for today. I will share the PowerPoint file, and don't forget to do the task in the last slide. Thank you for joining this class. Stay healthy. Don't forget to maintain health protocol wherever you go. Enjoy your day. Stay safe and stay healthy, guys. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, ma'am.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, ma'am. Have a nice day.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you, ma'am. Enjoy your day.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, ma'am. See you next time.